book friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jen. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about a few books that are releasing in February of 2025 that I'm excited for. Obviously, this will not be every book that is releasing in February or every interesting book that's releasing in February. These are just the ones that are on my radar. So let's just jump right in. On February 4th, TJ Klune has a new book releasing. It is called The Bones Beneath My Skin. I actually finished this book as an ARC, and I think it's important going into this book to know that this was already published in 2018. So this is one of TJ Klune's previous writings. He wrote this before he found his niche with the cozy fantasy, and in my opinion, it really shows. That being said, if you are a TJ Klune fan, I think you will really like this book. Also releasing on February 4th is another ARC that I just finished by Neal Shusterman. Neal Shusterman has written one of my favorite series, which is the Arc of the Scythe trilogy. And his newest book is called All Better Now. It has a very unique premise. This takes place in present day after we've already gone through COVID, so we are well versed in a pandemic. We are used to wearing masks, but a new virus is on the rise. This one leaves its survivors feeling happy, feeling content. And you would think, why would that be a bad thing? But we soon start to see the effect that that takes on the government and the economy. We have people who will do anything not to get this virus. We also have people who will do anything to get this virus. We also have people who will do anything to spread this virus. It is a very unique look at being in a very unique pandemic. Another book releasing on February 4th is The Rose Bargain. This is by Sasha Payton Smith. And what drew my eye to this was the little description on Goodreads. And it says, The Cruel Prince meets The Selection, two of my favorite series. In this captivating duology opener brimming with heart-pounding romance, vicious competition, and beautiful, cruel fae. This is categorized as a young adult fantasy romance and also historical fiction. And the last one I have for February 4th is an auto-buy author for me, and that is Deep End by Ali Hazelwood. Almost everything that I have read by Ali Hazelwood, with the exception being her novella, has been 5 stars. I still have not read Not in Love, but that's okay. I know that that's going to be a 5 stars. But everything that I have ever read by Ali Hazelwood, I have absolutely loved. So I'm really looking forward to Deep End. Moving on to February 18th, I do have a sequel on this list, and that is Rebel Witch by Kristen Cicerelli. This is the sequel to The Heartless Hunter, or you may have also seen it called The Crimson Moth. I just finished this book this month, gave it a 4 stars. The ending really made me want to pick up the next book as soon as possible. I did get The Heartless Hunter on Book of the Month, so I'm really hoping that Rebel Witch is also available on Book of the Month for February so that I can have a matching set. This book follows a witch and a witch hunter. And this is the first book I've ever read that's like that, and I ate it up, and I have nothing but good things to say about it. The next one for February 18th is called Hungerstone by Kat Dunn. First of all, I just love the cover. I love this neon green on a dark background. This is a thrillingly seductive sapphic romance. For fans of S.T. Gibson's A Dowry of Blood and Amelia Hart's Wayward. I have not read A Dowry of Blood, but I did read and loved Wayward. This is categorized as horror, fantasy, vampires, lesbian, and gothic. I don't know if I will pick this one up to read in February. It does sound like something that I might want to save for the spooky season. The last one I have for February 18th is by Kimberly Lemming, and it is called I Got Abducted by an Alien and Now I Am Trapped in a Rom-Com. Kimberly Lemming is also the author of That Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Human, That Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Demon, and That Time I Yeeted a Love Potion and saved and fell in love with a werewolf, or something like that. I have only read one of those books, but I absolutely love it. I bought the other two. I love the covers because they're super, super colorful. And this one is following that same line. I think it looks highly entertaining. It looks funny. And if it's anything like her other books, the romance is actually pretty good. I only have one more, and this one is set to come out February 25th. This one is called Book Boyfriend by Emily Wibberley and Austin Sigma Broca. And any books that are about books instantly grab my attention. And on Goodreads it says, devoted fangirl meets hesitant fanboy in this swoony contemporary love letter to readers who adore fantasy worlds. It is categorized as romance, contemporary, books about books. Like I said before, these are not all the books that are coming out in February. These are just the ones that caught my attention. Since I am trying really hard to narrow down the books that I put on my TBR and only buy the books that I'm really interested in and not heavily influenced to buy, come to find out they're not really for me. And that is the driving force behind the books that I put on these new release videos. If there are any videos that you are looking forward to that I have not listed, I would love to hear about them. And I hope maybe I have inspired you to pick up a new book in February. Until next time, happy reading.